Hey Daniel, this is Nate with Kick-Ass Marketers. Hope you're having a great day. Wanted to put this site review together for you. Kind of show you 3 things that you can do today that will help improve your rankings on Google. Kind of a little free attack plan for you. We're going to go over 3 things. We're going to talk about content, citations, and backlinks, and we will get into what those are. But we're going to start with content because with Google, content is king. Say somebody searches pressure washing in your area. Google wants to know that they are sending those people to a relevant site that talks about pressure washing in that area. So they like to see about 1,000 to 1,500 words on your home page and about 500 to 750 words on your back pages. So looking at yours, you do have some content on there, but if I had to guess, I would say you're probably 400 or 500 words. There's not a ton of content there. If we go over here, Elite Power Washing is one of the other companies that showed up. Again, not a ton of content, super easy to beat out. And the lack of content is one of the biggest things that I see doing these reviews. Just not very many people put a lot of content on their site. And I understand that because I think the general public likes short and sweet, but Google likes to know that you talk about what they want to see. So, here's one of the other competitors. Again, not a lot of content, super easy to beat out on that. So, if, looking at the content, the reason the content is important is because you want to be found for as many keywords as you can. You're currently showing up for 299, and this is Ahrefs. This is one of the paid tools that we have, so we can really break down these sites. We can go in here and see well, hold on a minute, I got kicked out. Waited too long. But we can go see what your keywords are. Pressure cleaning near me. There's 350 people a month that search that. But because it doesn't say where you're at, those 350 searches could be from anywhere. You're in the 12th position on that, which is great considering it is a nationwide keyword. And you're getting about 3 or 4 people a month coming to that. The ones that I like to see are keywords like this, pressure washing Pensacola. You're in the 13th spot. You're getting about one visit a month, and there's 100 people a month that are searching that. So that number 1 position, from what I have noticed, gets about a third of those. So you'd be getting 30 to 35 visits a month if you could get to number 1 for this one keyword. And these are the keywords that I look for. I call them generic keywords, because they're not like the company name and things like that, but they say what you do and where you're located. And that's really what most people are typing in. And you can see there, there's, let's see if you got some other ones, residential pressure washing near me, that, that's 80, but that doesn't really say where you are. It does work because Google knows where you are, but you're in the 15th position for that. Pensacola pressure washing. You're in the 13th position. There's 30 people a month looking for that. You're getting maybe 1 click every 2 months. So those are the keywords that I like to look for, stuff like this right here, pressure washing Pensacola, what you do, where you're at. And we can go in and see what some of these other guys are getting. See, they've got 531. These guys only have 58. But we can go in here and see what these guys are ranking for too, and see if they have some of those more, There they are. Exactly what I just told you. Pressure washing Pensacola. You were getting, a couple hits a month for that. They are in the number 1 spot. 100 people are searching it. 32 of those people a month are going to this guy's website. So that's really shows you the importance of being in that number 1 spot. Pressure washing Pensacola FL. They're in the number 1 spot. 40 people are going to that, or searching that term. 15 of them are going to their website every month. So the number 1 spot is crucial. It really does drive the traffic. Like I said, that number 1 spot gets about a third of all traffic that searches that. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was the citations. When you search something on Google, right here we typed in pressure washing Pensacola FL. You're going to have your ads up at the top, and the very next thing you're going to have is this map pack. Most of the map packs only have 3 people in here. But if it's an area where there's a lot of businesses doing that, Google will allow a 4th guy to get in there, but he has to pay for it. So this one is actually an ad. And then these 3 are organically in there. The citations are what help you get into this map pack. Citation is basically being listed in multiple directories across the internet with your business name, address, and phone number. So we can actually go in. I've got a tool called WhiteSpark that we use. You're showing up with 26 citations. Elite's got 6, and Advanced has 26 also. And we can easily bump that number up into the hundreds. You know, if we were to do it and really put some time into it, we could probably do that within 2 to 3 weeks. But it's just a matter of going out, finding the directories, signing up for them, and putting in your information. So it's not something that's terribly difficult. It just takes a lot of time to do it. But the citations are what gets you right here, so you want to be in as many of those directories as you can get. It does help if you're already organically ranking on the first page. That gives you a little bit more power with Google, and you may not need as many citations as some of these other guys in order to beat them out and get into this spot because you're ranking on the front page. The third thing are your backlinks. You're currently showing 135 backlinks. Backlinks are any site that points back to your website. Citations will sometimes give you backlinks. You can go out and find blogs about pressure washing, read up on the articles, post a comment, put your link in there. Some of those will give you backlinks. There's lots of ways to get them. It just takes time to go out and find them. But any site that points back to your site is considered a backlink, and Google looks at it as a popularity contest. The more sites that like you and point back to you, the more popular Google thinks you are, and they give you more authority. If you look here, these guys have 1,750 backlinks. These guys only have 13. But one thing we can do, because the tools we have, is I can go in here and see where their backlinks are. And we go out, we kind of call it the copycat method. We find the guy with the most backlinks, and we go in and find out where they are, and we try to get you backlinks on those same pages. So we just copy what he's got, go in there, try to get them for you, and then go find some more on our own and get you beating this guy out. That's kind of my basic overview on those 3 things. Just quick review: content, 1,000 to 1,500 words on the home page, 500 to 750 on your back pages. Citations, get in as many of those directories as you can get into. And then with the backlinks, the citations will help some with that, but go out, find some blogs, do some commenting. If you got friends that are in similar businesses in the area but don't necessarily compete with you, you can even possibly talk to them. If you got a construction guy that you're friends with that has a construction website, talk to him about construction cleanup and pressure washing. Maybe he can put a site, a link back to your site and give you a backlink there. There's lots of ways to do it. It just takes a lot of time to track them down and find them. If you have any questions, feel free to call me, 210-383-8401. And thanks for your time. I appreciate it.